Ready when you are, Coach.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Great win. Elon's coming in here. We're having won 6 in a row. We got an RPI of 33. So it was a good win for us. And that lefty that they started had given us trouble in the past. And so I was really pleased to see our offensive approach today. I mean, we stacked 8 quality at bats in a row right out of the gate. First and foremost, got a good start again out of Reed Muscolo, and was really happy with our pitching staff all day today. And we got some guys a touch today that hadn't pitched. Crum got out there, Chase got out there, Joe Arriola got out there, and then even Will Ray there at the end. So we got the guys the work that they needed and got a good start on Muscolo, and obviously had a good offensive day, and got a chance to rest some guys. I was really pleased with the guys that hadn't played a whole lot. Kyle Joy, Chris Katz, Lucas Costello. Those guys stepped right in and did a great job today. So really happy with a good team win.
Tom, what was, I guess, the approach for your team heading into today? I mean, this Elon team, like you said, it's won 6 in a row. They've got quality wins over NC State and University of Kentucky so far this season. Obviously, it's not a team you can take lightly, and it looks like the guys showed up to work. Well, for sure, and it helped coming off Sunday. We still had a sour taste in our mouth about Sunday. Again, as we talked about less on, after that game, I mean, I never feel like we should lose a game where we give up 3 runs at home, especially, on a Sunday, I mean, maybe on a Friday, they're seeing the other team's number 1, but on a Sunday, we should find a way to punch across more runs. So, I think we had a sour taste in our mouth when we came out and played well. Any word on Adam Cecere? Come up kind of from that. Yeah, he tweaked his hamstring, and it's not a knee or an ankle or anything like that. So and he was moving around pretty good after the game. So again, at that point it was 7-0, and it's like one of those things where we just got him out there just to not make it worse. I mean, we won't know till tomorrow whether we're going to have him this weekend or not. But the way he was moving around after the game, I was more encouraged than I was when it happened. Right, kind of those fluky things. Yeah.
In terms of Reed Muscolo, I know you just mentioned that, but that's a second straight very, very solid midweek start. How big is it for this team to have someone that you can go to in the midweek and it's confident?
Well, it's huge. I mean, it's everything, because it just, we've knock on wood, we've gotten such great starting pitching really all year. And when you get that kind of length out of your starters, it just makes your bullpen that much better. And that's why today we needed to get Keener an inning. We needed to get Manassi a touch, because, those guys had only thrown once this past weekend. And that's a testament to how deep our starters have been going into game. So it's been good and bad. But the bad part is we've got some guys that haven't gotten the work they need. But the good part is, those guys are throwing the ball so well.
Our team moved up to number 2 in the country in some rankings this week, and you've got a 3-game series looming with number 17 or 16 Miami. What's it say about the maturity of your team to not look ahead to the weekend and to just stay focused on today and take care of business in this way?
Yeah, it says a lot. I mean, again, that's the message we've been delivering all year, is focus on the now. The rankings don't mean anything. If we're still ranked number 2 in the middle of June, then we can have a conversation about that. But for now, we're just focused on getting a little better. We feel like we've left some wins on the table. And again, we're 19-3, and it's hard to say that, but that's how we feel as a team. We feel like we've had a couple games where, we wish we had back. So, we can't afford to take anybody lightly, and especially a really good Elon team. So we certainly weren't looking past today in any way, shape, or form.
Well, now that this game is over now, though, can I ask you, what do you know about the Miami team? I recall you got a big win over them in the ATC tournament last year. That probably helped your standing in the NCAA selection process. What do you know about these Canes and what they'll bring Winston Salem?
Yeah, super talented, 3 good starting pitchers, a really great closer, an elite closer, an All-American third baseman, a veteran club. CJ Kafis leads off and is super talented. Patelli at shortstop's as good as you'll see defensively. So a lot of similarities between these 2 clubs, two really good ball clubs that, I think you can say are both legitimately competing for a national championship. So I don't know that I've looked forward to a series more than this one in a really long time. So it's exciting.
Check the weather earlier today. That's looking pretty good. How important is it that you guys get a good group of fans here at the house?
Well, it's huge. You know, we need that home field advantage. And again, we've been getting good crowds. Our fans have been showing up for this team, and we appreciate that. But with Miami in town and the weather forecast, like you say, I mean, I imagine these will be by far our biggest crowds of the year. And you know, hopefully we'll pack the couch. It's a great home. As we saw, you know, that one year we hosted the regional, that this place can be really electric when the fans show up. So I'm looking forward to it.
Again, and then, you know, production bottom of the lineup, pass some with two hits, lots of RBIs. I mean, Merrick got in 2 RBIs. Just again, you know, really solid. And how important is it to, you know, have from top to bottom of the lineup?
Well, you have to have it. I mean, baseball's too hard. You can't always rely on, you know, Hawk, Bennett, Kurtz, and Wilkin and Cesare. You know, we're going to have to get it from different places on different days because it's a hard game. And, you know, we can't expect those guys at the top to always be the guys. So really great. I was really happy for Kitty, Chris Katz and Kyle Joy today. And like I said, Lucas. So all those guys came off the bench, quote unquote, and really gave us good outing. And it was nice that, you know, Chris Katz gave Gio a spell. You know, Gio, you know, got to rest his legs after a doubleheader and a game on Sunday. Gio hadn't been catching a whole lot, so it was important for Gio to get refreshed and ready for Friday.
Speaking of Gio and Katz and stuff, Bennett Lee looked pretty active before the game started. Is he going to surprise us and maybe get in there for a game this weekend?
I doubt it. I mean, he hasn't thrown yet. I mean, he's been doing some drill work to keep his arm in shape, but he hasn't. I don't know that he can grip a baseball just yet. He has been lightly swinging a bat. So I think we're hoping for Clemson. All right. Thanks, guys.
Hey, Tom, anything about Pierce Bennett?
Oh, yeah, no, that was just to, yeah, he's fine. That was just to give, you know, I wanted to get Jake
Okay.
in case Cesare can't go on Friday, Reinish would be our left fielder. So that was more just me wanting to get Reinish into left field than it was, you know, getting Pierce Bennett out of the game.
Okay, thanks.